Hey, so thanks again for stopping by. This is Notion to Sew, and this channel is all about reviewing sewing notions, tools, and books, and sometimes I will share a little bit about me. So this week I decided to start a new series on my channel, and I'm going to call it Notions from Home. Because I know for me, I'm on a budget, a very, very tight budget, and I try not to spend too much extra on much of anything. So, and I think that there's plenty of tools and things that I have around the house, just stuff sitting on my shelf that has another purpose, but I can use it for sewing. So I thought I would just occasionally do a video like this where I'm using some household item that most people will have around the house. This week, I'm working with slippery fabric. Now, slippery fabric is, your silks, your charmeuse, your georgette or challis, those really, really thin fabrics that, tend to just move around on you. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am also an organizer for a lovely Facebook group. It's called Cut Sew Wear. Feel free to look us up on Facebook. It's Cut Sew Wear, and we're a small but mighty group. We have a lot of good times together, but we are based in the Washington, D.C. area, which is where I live, and so we try to at least once a month do some in-person events. We have a lively discussion in our group, but we do try to get together at least once a month for some sewing related event. And this month we are doing a slippery fabric sewing challenge where we have challenged ourselves to work with those really slippery fabrics and just make a garment. And so we're going to make a garment and get together for an event. But if you're interested, you have to definitely check us on Facebook, and you can see where the event is being held, and also maybe participate in future events. What I would do is just experiment with different pattern weights, the weights to hold down the pattern and the fabric, especially for this slippery kind of fabric that really likes to move around a lot. So I thought I would just test out some different stuff I have around the house. So I hope you enjoy my experimentation process. I'll definitely be checking back in to see which method I like better. Okay, so the pattern for this week is McCalls 7868, and I am making view D. This pattern only has 6 pieces, so I'm going to experiment with 6 different things I find around the house to use as a pattern weight. The fabric that I'm using is like this silky type fabric, sort of has a sheen to it, which is one of my favorite colors, and I thought it'd be nice for the springtime and for this event that I have with my Facebook group. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's actual silk. I doubt it, because most of the fabric I buy is either a remnant. I think I got this fabric from a friend, but it is very, very slippery. Alright, so all my pattern pieces are cut, and I decided that the best option for me are these washers, and it's only because this rotary cutter has this handle, and so as I was using like the other pattern weights, like the nail polish or the spices, the handle would hit depending on which way I was cutting, so that kind of defeated the purpose. But I was thinking that if you're using one of the more traditional rotary cutters that are just completely straight and they don't have this handle, any one of those household pattern weights could have worked just fine. But I think I'm going to stick with my washers. The other thing that I found really worked well was the tools, the hand tools, like the hammer. That worked really well, especially for larger pattern pieces, because it just covers so much more. I find that when I'm using the washers, I might run out of these, but if I'm using like a really large hand tool, like a hammer or a screwdriver, that covers a larger space, so I don't have to worry about running out because I have plenty. Well, for me personally, I have plenty of hand tools. So I am gonna get to sewing. So thanks so much for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As a reminder, please subscribe to my channel. I put out a video every Saturday. Today was a little bit late because life happens. But anyways, I have a new video every Saturday, and look forward to next week's video. We're going to be starting some jeans. I have always dreamed about having my dream pair of perfect fitting jeans. So next week we're going to talk about the tools that I'm going to use to alter the pattern, in the hopes that we get this perfect fitting pair of jeans. So that'll probably be another multi-part series. Look forward to seeing you next week. See you next time.